Hello and welcome to SatTV Week, the news programme for the global satellite industry. I'm Richard Hooper. Panasonic Avionics and Intelsat announced a few months ago an agreement to support in-flight Wi-Fi, mobile phone services and global television on flights from Europe to Southeast Asia and Europe to North Asia. Panasonic will rely on Intelsat's next-generation satellite platform, Intelsat Epic, and most specifically the Intelsat 33E satellite, to offer advanced communication solutions to airlines. This complements the US and North Atlantic services that will be provided by the first announced Epic satellite, Intelsat 29E. Brian Dolby caught up with Todd Hill of Panasonic Avionics at the VSAT Mobility event in London and talked to him about the tie-up with Intelsat.
Hi Brian. Yes, Panasonic's built a worldwide network today of KU around the world, and this going to the high throughput spot beam satellites is really putting a massive amount of capacity where the passengers really want it.
And you've done this with a lot of work in partnership with Intelsat. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, Intelsat's been a real industry leader in the satellite technology and working with over the last several years on developing these spot beam satellites. And they are, I think that's the finest form of flattery, right, is everyone's trying to copy them now, so they're doing a great job.
Tell us a bit more about how it works.
It's the same VSAT technology everyone's used to, except for you take a 1.2 meter aluminum dish and squish it down on top of an airplane. And so it's the same basic stuff everyone does on the ground, just had the added challenge of putting it on top of an airplane.
Was that the main challenge? Were there other major technical hurdles you had to overcome?
Well, definitely the hardest part has been the antenna side, and that's these planar array antennas are very difficult to do in this tough environment. And over the last year or so, the U.S. regulatory agency, the FAA, has made the bird strike requirements a lot more difficult, and that's kind of what everyone's struggling with right now to get through that.
So is that kind of the next big challenge? And where do you see this going in the years to come?
Well, as the high throughput satellites are really delivering or providing a lot of capacity where everybody wants it, the next step will be to really shrink down the antennas. Everyone's very excited about the new technologies to make planar or flat antennas on top of the airplane, so no more radome. And there are several companies working on it, and looking forward to one of them being successful.
So we have the Dreamliner in aviation. Are you and Intelsat the dream team?
It's pretty good, pretty dreamy out there.
Great. Okay, well thanks for joining us on SatTV Week.
Thanks, Brian.